everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cinnamon swirl loaf. It's more like a cake, but I thought that it would be good to know it now because you can make it a day before Christmas and you can have it for Christmas morning at breakfast, you know, something a little bit sweet, right? So in here I have 1 cup of flour, a half a cup of powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of baking powder. Now, you want to sift that together. You want to get it all. Now, I already sifted it, but you want to get it all, make sure it's all mixed in there good together. Okay, so you got your powdered sugar, your flour, and I suggest laying your ingredients out. Get everything out before you start to make it, and that way it'll go much smoother. All right, so we got that. Preheat your oven to 350, and in the same bowl, oh, did I tell you a pinch of salt too? Make sure you put a pinch of salt. So that was, I got my notes here, 1 cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, half a cup of powdered sugar, and a pinch of salt. Now, to this, we want to add, right in the same bowl, it's going to be 1 bowl, you want to add a 1/3 cup of oil, right there. So get your 1/3 cup of oil in there. 1 egg, which I'm going to break in here, make sure we get no shells. Alrighty, so we got 1 egg that we want to get in there. I'll smush it up a little bit. Okay, 1 egg, a half a cup of milk, right here, my half a cup of milk, and vanilla. Put as much vanilla as you want in it. So I'm going to use a teaspoon of vanilla. After I get, here we go, teaspoon of vanilla. I'm actually going to measure it. Right here. Perfect. Okay. Now you want to get that all mixed together. To make, this is going to make your batter. Right here. And I got a loaf pan right here that I'm going to be using. I got one with the swirls in it. But use any loaf pan you want. Yeah, it's turning into this batter. See it? Nice batter. Oh, it smells so good, guys. Wow. I can really smell that vanilla in there. And I got this nice and mixed. And that's it. Wasn't that easy? So let me get this batter off of here. Now, what you want to do, let me get my little spoonula if I can find it. Here it is you want to pour just half of this batter in here. Just half. Let me get it all mixed. Make sure I got it all in there. You don't need a mixer for this or nothing. Nope. So we just want half of the batter in here. Alrighty. Let me swoop this down. I think we're going to do a little bit more. Yeah, so 350 on the oven. Let me get some more of this batter in here. About right there. All right. So we got half our batter in. Now, what you want to do is you want to get a tablespoon of brown sugar, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a tablespoon of milk. And add that, and you want to make it, oh, there's the oven. You want to stir this together. Make sure you get it all mixed up in there. This is going to be our cinnamon swirl. After you get it all mixed together, you want to take a little bit of it and put it in your batter. Like take a little bit, put some drops. Like I'm doing here. And you want to swirl it. I'm going to do it with the toothpick. Let's get her going. And you want to swirl it. Get in there and get it all mixed around. Can you see that? I could use a little bit more in this corner. Yeah, like I said, have all your ingredients together and it'll go along smoothly. Okay. So I think we got that swirled in there good. At least I hope so. All right. Now you want to put the rest of your batter on top of that. So let's get the rest of it in there. I love this little spoonula thing. And this is going to bake in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. But before we get it in there, we got one more step. Spread this out on top. There we go. I think I got it all. All right. Now, what you want is you want a teaspoon of brown sugar and a little pinch of cinnamon. Mix it together, and you want to sprinkle the top of the loaf with that. And there we go. Now, this is going to go in the oven, like I said, for 35 to 40 minutes. We'll come back, I'll clean up this mess. We'll come back, see what it looks like. Okay, everybody. Here is the cinnamon swirl loaf out of the oven. Here's a tip for you. It's not a lot of batter. My loaf pan was too big, so use a smaller, loaf pan. I'd say one like that versus the one I had. The one I had was way too big. That's why it's like that. All right, let's cut it and see. I'll start at the end here. And we'll see what it looks like. Seeing if we see any swirl in there. Oh, somewhat. Wait a minute. Can you see it in there? Swirl. I should have added more swirl. Yes. But there it is, right in there. Still hot, but yeah. So anyway, I want to try it. Try the end piece where the swirl is. See it on the inside? Let's try it. Yeah, it's like a bready cake. Good though. So that's what I would suggest, a smaller pan, because it is good. Oh, and on the top, you can put a confectioner's sugar glaze over it. That's confectioner's sugar with a little bit of milk. Drizzle it over the top. That'll be really good. The flavor is there, guys. It's really good. But like I said, use a smaller pan. And for more swirl, after you do your first swirl, and then you put the rest of the batter on, I would add more swirl to the top, and then add the brown sugar and cinnamon layer on the top. Because this is the bottom, but I wanted to show you the bottom because that's what the mold was like. But here is your top. Doesn't that look good? It's good. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. This would be good with a cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass of milk, any of the above. But I wanted to show you the pan, how it made the swirls really pretty. But here's the top, the original top to it right here. But yeah, I mean, you could use a larger pan. I mean, I did and it came out fine. But I did let it cook the full 50 minutes though. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that's it for my cinnamon swirl loaf, I'm going to call it. And thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone enjoys their day today. Getting down the end, guys. Yep. 2 more days and we're there. All right, guys. Have a great day. Have a safe day. And until next time, bye now.